Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Iron Man 3 MMS, well, yeah, Movie Master Series diecast figure, and this is Mark 42. Alright, and here we have the Mark 42 outside the packaging and all the accessories that it comes with. And here are all of them, and basically they're battle damage pieces for the Mark 42. And it comes with the Tony Stark head sculpt, right here. Closer look at that. Nicely done with some battle damage on him, and same thing with the pieces. There's a lot of battle damage all over these pieces. So here is the figure, and it also comes with this lighter base. And let's take a closer look at the Mark 42 armor. As you can see, there are some minor defects on mine. Some lines bleeding. Those grooves where they painted black. You can see a little smudge there, a little bit over here, and then you could see it inside the arc reactor. There's a little piece of something in there that's stuck in there when they were putting this together. Not too bad, not that noticeable, but now that I know, it's gonna annoy me a little bit. And then there's the rest of them. Not well, a good amount of die-cast on him, but I think this one got fewer die-cast pieces than the War Machine and the Iron Patriot. There's a side view of him. The paint job on this is nice. So there's not a whole lot of bleeding issue, but I have seen some that has some minor bleeding issues. One I saw, the lower half of the mouth is actually a different color than the face mask that go. So something you gotta watch out for, and depending on where you pick this up, you should be able to get a replacement piece for it if that ever happens to you. And with this Mark 42, there are some new articulation points. Not sure whether they're a plus for this figure or minus, because I believe that's causing some of the issues with the first batch of these Mark 42. And basically I think it's the shoulder, and here you can see the shoulder is nicely done. There are intricate detailing going on inside, and one added articulation is the arms could actually pull out of the socket a little bit. And here you can see his whole arm got extended just a tad bit. Let's see if I can point him out to you. And here this cylindrical part all shifted outward for a little more added rotation, and also the shoulder could actually swing forward a little bit, like so. So if you're posing this figure, here you can see a good chunk of his arm came out, and you can see how it came extended out, and moved it forward a little bit. Just be wary of how you move this figure as far as the articulation, because the shoulder piece is basically a ball hinge shoulder. Here you can see the armpit area, a lot of breakage is coming from this this little piece, I guess. It looks like the way they molded that piece, there's a little groove showing. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So just be careful when you're rotating this this shoulder piece, because this is a very expensive figure, and you don't want it to break on you after a few days. So definitely be careful with it. Alright, so one last look at the clean version, and I'm gonna put swap out all the battle damage pieces and let you guys see what it looks like. Alright, and here we have the battle damage look for Mark 42. And it is a bit weird because only the top half of him is battle damage, while the lower half of him is really clean. It would have been nice if we have gotten some removable thigh pieces or this shin guards or something that could be turned into battle damage. That would have been nice, but let's take a look at those weathering effect on them. As you can see, he is quite beat up on his face mask there, and then the shoulder pieces, there are bullet holes all over them, and here's the bicep piece, see, and chest piece, and here's the other shoulder piece, and the forearm. These are all made out of plastic. All the battle damage pieces are all plastic. And here, this forearm has a rocket getting ready to be deployed. The hand guards, and I give him the repulsor hand. And here we have the light up feature. Here we got the repulsor blast hand, and the switch is right down here under his army, and then we have his chest reactor, and then the button you could easily access from the back here. And there's the Tony Stark head sculpt. Whoa, there, don't fall. And here it is, Tony Stark head sculpt, nicely done. And here on the back side, you can see there are two flaps where you could flip up, and exposing some ventilation system of some sort for Mark 42. And then right here on this behind, here you can see a piece with a, say, rectangular shape on it. It's not necessary for them to do this because it's not an actual button per se, because this whole piece has hole behind, starting from the side all the way to the back. Let me see if I could point it out to you. It's basically this whole section right here, this whole behind piece. It's a ABS plastic. It's a softer type of rubber. So when you press this area and this general area, you will be able to lower his legs. So it's not necessary for them to make this indentation to create this rectangular shape, because it's not an actual button where you could actually press in. So I thought that was kind of stupid for them to do this. Now it just breaks up the design with this very annoying looking rectangular shape here. And basically after you press that button, you could lower his lower half like so. Gave him a bit more range of motion for the legs, so now he could sit down properly, and for you to recreate that ground pounding pose. And then here in the front, you can see two flaps where you could flip up. Let's see if I can rotate them. Here are these two pieces, so it wouldn't get in the way, impede with the articulation. So that's kind of neat. They did that for the War Machine and the Iron Patriot as well, but they just did it another way. Well, the front area is the same, but on the side there's also side flaps where they could be lifted, while this one doesn't. And here you can see I extended his abdominal area. Here you see there's an added portion right down here. Basically all this section. You just have to pull. Here you can see it's a very minor ab crunch, but it is there. To swap out this figure's forearm pieces is very easy, because it's magnetized. Here you can see the magnets on here, and it's over here. So you just pull them apart and replace them. So easy process. So if you're an Iron Man fan, I highly recommend this thing. And if you enjoy Iron Man 3, I do recommend this as well. But if you're on the fence about this and you don't really like the color scheme of the Go, then I say wait for the Age of Ultron version, because basically it's the reverse version of this Iron Man. All the gold pieces will be turned red, and all the red will be turned gold. So that's something to look forward to. And yeah, thanks for watching.